Hello, friends. I wonder if you heard the thump from upstairs right when I unmuted. Hopefully everyone is doing well tonight. I see we've got Ack in the chat. You say you've got physics to do, then VC with the friends, so you won't be paying much attention. That is a-okay, my dude. I don't know how much actual main story I will be hitting in this stream, just because there's a lot of side quests to do. I actually have to scroll to see the entire list of side quests that just opened up for me. So we'll start off talking to everyone on the boat, and then we will go from there. Also, hello, Asim. I see you are also here. It is wonderful to see you. I'm glad that you are vaguely alive. Whatever that means.
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons.
Yeah, vaguely alive. That is your middle name, Asim.
Man, I hate waiting.
A vaguely alive sim. Last stream started with us talking to everyone on a boat, and this stream starts with us talking to everybody on a boat.
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world.
Vaguely Alice is definitely a band name, probably. Makes me think of Alice in Chains.
How the person who created their
Maybe it's a cover band.
Felt.
Tumbleweeds of Unpleasantry.
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
Hello, Onyx. We getting the gang together.
What the?
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
So my original plan for this stream was gonna try to end it at a really mean cliffhanger. I don't know if I'll have time to get that far, but if I do, y'all are gonna hate me so fucking much. I could end at a different cliffhanger that's not quite as mean, if I really want to. There's a couple of different potential cliffhanger endings I could do for this stream. Piao, thank you for the host.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
Hello, yes, you are here. It is wonderful to see you, my friend.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no
I got a nasty wallbang
no lenience
1v1
for those who would break the laws.
on our last siege match that you weren't here for, Pio.
But
She did what she did to save the world.
And then we got dunked. We won one round.
Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
yep. Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know.
Phaeroh? Phaeroh?
I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen.
Carol, get over her, please. Don't change to make someone you like you back. If they don't like you now, they won't like you later.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to,
Move too real.
I've wanted to know what it means.
Oh,
to
Carol
be
doesn't
chosen
stop
for
fighting
me,
over Nan.
so the same
It never
thing doesn't
stops.
happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know.
I think I just called out you, I think I called out Piao, and I think I called out myself, so it's okay, Onyx.
But after what happened to Belius,
I don't know about Ack, and Asim is the least romantic person alive, so she's probably whatever on it.
They learn. They do something else, they learn more.
you too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
I'm assuming that's a reference to something, Piao, but
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes.
I'm not sure.
But it
I really wonder.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
Oh. I don't know, breads.
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
Oh, Piao forgot he was on the German keyboard. That never happens.
What Judith was talking about before. Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with them.
If that person was still using the Blastia,
I mean, I know the Spanish word for bread is pawn.
Someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
See, the thing is that it seems like Piao is never doing German, but it always seems like he's on his German keyboard.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst.
The French word is pain. Oh no.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
There's a Patty I have to talk to.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful.
Oh. Neck.
Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah.
Axe the one
Though
person
flying this high
excited
in
to
the
see
air,
Patty.
You still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
You think so?
I will remember that I am playing as Estelle.
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well...
Imagine using
you are.
Duolingo. Is that everyone that I have to talk to? I guess so. My podmates are once again watching Korra. Time well spent, honestly.
Morning, Yuri.
That owl really puts the fear of God into you.
It's a beautiful
So I've heard.
morning, but even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already be dying.
I think the point is that you don't truly fear God until you deal with that owl.
That's right.
Judy!
Well,
Also, my right hand got devoured by mosquitoes during one of my classes outside today. It's a time.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Phaeroh and Baul, the Intellicheia.
So the Intellicheia were responsible for keeping...
I don't know why
the
specifically my
balance.
right hand. I guess it just tastes better.
For ages, the Intellicheia have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking
I haven't been able to undress code Judith yet, my friend.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Intellicheia for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Intellicheia even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelechea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an apatheia.
Ack walks in and hears my right hand is tastier. Yep, sounds about right.
That's all I know. I imagine Phaeroh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
So basically what we're learning right now is there is a big man right now who is behind all of the shit that keeps happening. We have no idea who it is.
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen, it was at that time that Phaeroh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Phaeroh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
I don't... It's not that she doesn't trust Estelle.
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait! Rita!
Settle down. Obviously Judith reached a different conclusion.
Everyone freaks out and Raven's like, yeah, whatever. I like how it's super unclear why Raven is with us.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Phaeroh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you
Repeat
to
is
fight Phaeroh anymore,
Slapete.
right?
Repeat is Slapete. What did I even say? I don't even know.
I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Phaeroh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to
Calm down.
understand.
It's not that... Raven do be like, calm down. It's not that bad. It's...
I have to know more about myself.
Judith just said she was
Take
gonna kill one of the main
responsibility for who
characters of the
I am.
game. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Phaeroh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Galore. That is where Phaeroh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
But first, side quests.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land
Pharaoh's
on
Crag.
water?
Is that like a craggy rock?
Water's no good either.
I guess. I don't know.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh. Who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Bowels. That's all there is to it?
Every Entelechea has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
Yay! Okay. Okay.
Judith, you're familiar
Time to
with
side
Phaeroh,
quest.
aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Yes.
Well, let's see.
What, Piao?
Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
Alright, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain. His
We don't have an
power is
airship.
extraordinary,
We have a
even
dragon
under
carrying a
cave.
boat.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking
We
like
got that at the
Earl
end of last
Maltenza
stream.
the moment we meet him.
Baul evolved
do that to
into
a
a
mountain,
larger whale.
There wouldn't be anything
feathered
left if he
thing.
turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
Okay, sure. He evolved. That's literally what they say. Also, do. Yes. This. Oh, Judith, you need fucking skills on. Sure. I will worry about that some other time. Right, that's the other thing I meant to do. Here, Judith is getting undress coded. Do I really? Oh no, here's other Great Lancer, sure, whatever. Judith is now undress coded. This is her default outfit. This is her default outfit. Oh, I can talk to this guy. This guy. She's the only one that has an outfit that is like that. That is a piratey outfit. Who fights with a lance and heels? Judith does.
I never imagined you'd be
Is this
able
what
to speak with the
necromancy is
Intellect.
for? What?
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect?
Why are we saying necromancy is for this?
Maybe. Right?
I don't understand why. Okay.
Yuri, you want to talk
It's
to
ASIM. I
Repeat?
shouldn't be too
I think the
concerned.
two of you understand each other
Onyx
well
wants to
enough
move.
already.
So you're gonna use necromancy to bring me back? Is that what you're saying?
I think he feels the same way.
It's okay, ASIM. Or it's okay, Onyx. The feeling's mutual. I don't think there's anything here worth, like, buying. Necromancers are just late doctors. Thanks, I hate it. A lot. Gotta do my side quests, you know? Edgy. You're probably hearing the TV in the background. You're probably hearing the Korra. Yeah, there's no music going on right now. And in that situation, you can probably hear the TV very quietly in the background. Okay. Aggressive bark. I mean, they are ghosts. They're the ghosts of Korra and gang. Okay, I think that's all I had to do in Mantake. Yep, that's all I really had to do in Mantake.
Phaeroh, Bellius, Baul? What sort of beings are Antilochaea anyway?
They are the oldest intelligent life forms.
Mello is here! Don't worry, we've not had an Estella's coming with us moment. You haven't missed too much.
It's said that they have a higher level of awareness than humans.
I was in the mood to do some Vesperia.
Shiver me timbers! The Antilochaea were smart!
The reports we get from Baul are pretty accurate.
He's a smart boy.
Okay. Now I'm going to Torum. We'll explore some of this world map while we're at it. There's a couple things I need to do here. You're not procrastinating doing a dungeon in Persona 5? It's okay, in a way, this side quest chunk is procrastinating me doing a series of dungeons. We're close to a point. Arc 2 ends with a dungeon, and then there's a town. But once you get into that town, you are immediately forced into 3 dungeons in a row right after that town. I'm doing things like moderately out of order from how it's listed in this, but I don't care. Okay. I've talked to this lady. To go in here and talk to Kaufman, I think. Hello? Hello. Thank you, Kaufman. We are unfortunately still missing Judith's spear. Is that all I have to do with Capotorum? Speak with the female, speak with Kaufman, get the rainbow bookmark. I'm not doing every side quest in this list, by the way, because most of them are honestly pointless. I'm doing ones that I think are kind of story significant or give you important items or titles or something. So if we're good here, I can duck out of here. Darkest Dungeon. One of the streamers I follow beat Darkest Dungeon on the hardest difficulty without dying. It took him like a month and a half, but he did it. Okay, we're gonna go back to Mantake to turn into Thing. We can do this, by the way. The world's not flat. It'll be really foggy for a bit because we're in areas the game doesn't want us to be in, and we'll fly over Hypeonia a bit, which is a continent we haven't gone to yet. We'll be going there soon, though. Oh no, it does not look like a game I would enjoy playing in the slightest. It did not intrigue me enough. Like, it didn't look like I would hate it, but it didn't look super intriguing to me.
Here, look. This is proof we finished the job.
Oh, indeed. That's Novus, all right. Wow, thanks so much for your help. And here is the pay I promised you.
If you ever need anything else, don't hesitate to call on brave Vesperia.
Yes, of course. See you later.
Genuinely scary games are fun.
How touching.
Flashes back to
I wonder
Hellblade.
what kind of book it was.
It was just a normal book. Looked
Focus.
like it had something to do with economics.
Focus.
Did you look inside, Raven?
So what if I did?
I mean, it's fine, but what if the client had hidden something private in the book?
Oh, it's no big deal. No harm done if it didn't get in the way of the job.
An economics book, huh?
It would have been funny if some romance novel was the proof of two guys' friendship.
Really?
Anyway, I guess we're done with our first job with the Union.
So this is what it's like to work in a guild.
Yeah, if we were the Hunting Blades, we'd probably get jobs to exterminate monsters. Fortune's Market usually does stuff like transport products over long distances.
So, Brave Vesperia's in the delivery business then?
Well,
Hellblade is an outstanding
Try out
game.
a few different kinds of
The
work.
next game I will be streaming after I'm done with Vesperia,
yeah,
not
sure.
aside from like Halo Nights and whatnot, the next game I'll be streaming a playthrough of is a little spoopy. It's definitely not Dive Kick. I'm not going to Phaeroh's Crag. I am going to... Not here. This is your Zoria. I don't fucking... You never go to this continent in this story. Your Zoria is a pointless as fuck continent. Don't at me. I'm checking something in Halur that I could have done, like, way long ago. Like, way long ago. But I don't know if I have missed it or not. Because it could get me a cool scene if I haven't missed it. But if I have, it's whatever. Cool. I haven't missed it. Okay. Halur is a very pretty town. After you heal the tree, anyway. Okay. Now I've got to do a couple things on Emmead Hill. I'm still playing as Estelle. Reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles. Fuck. Also, I hate the gauntlet for Yuri. It doesn't match his outfit, like, at all. But we'll get the Garmfang eventually. Oh, I have to enter from the other fucking entrance. For this. For that one. Everything else is on this side, though. It's the first step of the Raven side quest. Forbidden. So you have had a couple of friends. I don't think of my friendship with Flynn as shiny. Okay. And we won't use those for a while. It's Duke.
Who are you paying your respects to?
An old friend, a dear comrade who shared my cause and gave his life in battle.
Battle? Was he in a guild?
Why would you think so?
Well, Imperial Knights who fall in the line of duty are given a state funeral.
This has nothing to do with the Empire or the guilds.
What's that supposed to mean?
Those institutions are nothing more
I
than
love Duke.
man-made trivialities.
Is he the reason you've been drifting around so long?
That is none of your concern.
Hey, no need to get testy.
Just whose grave is this anyway?
It's not a knight or somebody from a guild. That's gotta mean...
I know some people can't afford a burial, but why put them in a place like this?
Estelle, what are you doing?
We may not know whose grave this is, but this feels like the right thing to do.
Might as well.
Raven's like, nah, fam.
Down.
Behind us! We can still overcome this.
It's okay, they're level like 3.
Next.
Low leveled. No, that's not scripted. That's just, there was an enemy that was there. Okay, now I'm gonna back. I'll just go back down this way.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
That was a nice little break.
Was it a nice little break, Judith? Judith. Also, we had mentioned pirate outfits. The closest thing I have for Yuri would be this. But that's not pirate, it's, you know, samurai. Schoolboy. Knight Yuri.
Watch my back.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
There's a lot of characters in this game who have Tales of the Abyss outfits, now that I think about it. I haven't used a lot of these. Oh. Oh, I can't use Flynn's right now because Flynn's not here. Freaking lame. Okay. Like, let's see. Estelle has a Tyr outfit. Yuri has the Ash outfit. Raven has a Van outfit. Yeah. These games like to have, like, cameo outfits where characters get to dress as characters from other Tales games. Vesperia actually has 2 for every character. You can get a Annis outfit for Patty, I think. It gets the Annis outfit as well. Flynn actually gets a Luke outfit, not a Guy outfit, even though he has the exact same fucking hair as Guy. Why am I here? This is not at all what I meant to do right now. Oh, also I unlocked the waiter-waitress minigame. I'm not doing it. If someone accrues 200,000 channel points by the end of the playthrough, I will play the waitress minigame. I have water. This is... oh my god, I keep forgetting what I'm here for. This is the last thing I need to do here. Now it wants us to go to Ospio. I mean, you can force me to hydrate. Or do you just not have enough channel points for that right now because you are making me play as Estelle? Oh, also, while I'm out and about, I need to go here and do something with these people. Wow. Does it still not let people post Twitch clips in my chat? I'm upset. I don't know why it should let you do that. You should fix that, ASIM. You should fix your right hand. Or just cut it off. That works too. I saw you DM'd it to me, Ack. I will consult with Piao or Zan after stream and figure out why the hell my Streamlabs hates links. I was gonna rest one more time to make sure I got all the scenes. Okay. Sometimes you have to rest like numerous times to get every scene here. Okay, off to Ospio. Remember when I said that there was a shit ton of side quests I had to do? Or I was going to be doing? Yep, here we are. Side questing. Having so much fun with the fact that fucking repeat learning skills. The fire noise is something. ASIM. The fire noise certainly exists. What am I supposed to be doing here? Head to Ospio and check the bookshelf in the western house for the Hermes memo. What bookshelf do you want me to fucking check, game? Not that one, apparently. Here, okay. Got it. Try and read it. I don't think they build a lot of basements in, I think it's like Texas, because it's just really difficult to break the ground. Oh yeah, I would have loved if this scene was voiced. Also, this teaches Rita a cool spell. Or a somewhat useful spell. Until she learns a better dark spell. I'm not doing the Ruins Gate side quest because I don't give a fuck. You don't get anything for it. I have to go to Capitorum. Fuck the Icelands. They suck. Markarth vibes from Ospio. Ospio would be a super cool town if there was literally anything actually there. Okay. What if, hypothetically, Hermes' daughter couldn't use magic? If you're wondering if Judith's acting a bit weird, yes. Okay, is there not a Zophius thing I'm supposed to do? doing the Nordopolica stuff because I don't need to. I'm not doing fucking... I'm not gonna go talk to Nan. I'm not gonna go get Raven's Ladies Man title. I'm not gonna go sleep in Dongrist 5 times in a row. Oh, I have to do fucking... You can do Guild Quest Part 2. Every time you say Horizons Gate, I immediately think Horizon Zero Dawn for some reason. Don't know why. Since I have to go to Dongrist for this, I might as well do Raven's Ladies Man titles, because it's funny. I haven't actually played Horizon Zero Dawn. Zan is streaming it right now, though. Well, not like right now. It's his current single-player game when he streams single-player games, which at this point is very rarely. He mostly does his Siege stuff now. Siege or Fall Guys. What am I doing? I'm apparently going to the Western Bar. While I'm here with the right bartender, this man, right here. I have to do another thing here, actually, for Bryanek. Jesus Christ, this is not presented. The guide is not a very super user-friendly thing to read, but instructions unclear. We're just not going to talk about all of Raven's lady friends. Oh, Raven. Yeah, that's a side quest that exists. Raven's not even a member of our guild. I don't even see the automod try to get you on that one, Onyx. That's what's funny. It's because Carol knows this girl and doesn't want to talk to her. Two barks. Can't get that chest yet. Oops, I dropped my necklace. Yep, correct. Honestly, Asim, I would probably believe the amount of things you have dropped today. Hello? Thank you. You snuggle boy. I don't know who I talk to here. Is it you? Do I talk to you? I talk to you. I lied. I should already have one. There's no reason I shouldn't have one, yeah. Let's play Catch the Knife, man. I suck at this game. No one ever said anything about Asim being, like, intelligent when it comes to reacting to things. I can't interact with the cat. That's a dog. It's not a cat. I can't tell what that is, actually. I'm just dumb. Is Phaeroh doing Siege? I think that's what Phaeroh said he might. Phaeroh wasn't sure if he would stream tonight, but if he said if he was streaming, it would probably be Siege. I think he might be playing with Virus and everyone. I don't honestly know. You can multitask and watch 2 streams, right, Asen? I do it all the time. I don't have the exclamation point streams command disabled if you want to just use the multi-stream that already exists. I always forget to disable that command, so you can still use it and it'll still link to a multi-stream of me and Phaeroh.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Where did you ever find it?
Well, you see...
Oh wow.
Oh, your love is...
Settle down, old man.
Rihanna!
You! Where have you been?
You're that man from Heliord.
Do you not get Gucci Gold for walk-entering on the multi-stream?
Hey! You! Rihanna, how do you know these people?
They were looking for my necklace.
What? Oh, so that's why you were...
That's right. So who the hell are you?
I'm an old friend of hers.
An old friend, huh?
You know, you are really annoying. Could you just shut up for a minute, please?
All right, I can take a hint.
Where were you all this time? I've been looking for you.
I've been out looking for your necklace. The necklace that you said was a memento of your father, but I couldn't find it.
Don't worry. There's a reason that I wanted to find it myself. In the end, I had to get some help from these people, but... I wanted to be the one to give you this, as a symbol of our engagement.
Huh? Engagement?
You did that for me?
I think we should be on our way.
Oh? But what about our payment?
Consider it a wedding present. Right, Carol?
He's gone.
Hmm?
Gotta love
Right here
Raven.
A moment ago.
Maybe something came up again. Hey, old man, let's go.
Huh? Oh, right.
Are you done? Sorry, I remembered I had to do something. So did you get the payment?
Nah, no payment this time.
What? What are you talking about? How can you not take payment for a guild job?
Let's just say this job was a wedding present.
A wedding present? Huh? You mean Professor Rihanna is...
Professor?
You did say that you knew her from a guild you used to be in.
Actually, she was sort of my teacher in the guild. She was famous for being really strict. I know I got my share of beatings.
Yeah, we'll fight stuff. We're getting there. We're getting there. We'll fight stuff soon.
So that's
Not
why you
really.
didn't come with us to meet her.
We have to go talk to Phaeroh,
Well, no biggie.
which is the next thing we're doing.
No Biggie? Yes, Biggie! You didn't get a payment!
There is something besides payment that I'd like to settle.
Huh? What do you mean, Judith?
So far we've delivered stuff and found stuff. 2 totally different kinds of work. What is Brave Vesperia for? What does this guild I belong to do?
She's got a point.
Fucking Judas.
What are you doing all this for? Money? You like
Wow,
doing
Asen
it?
went there.
Looking at it from the outside, I can't tell what you want to do. I mean, I'm not a member or anything, so whatever.
Okay, let's just say this is the trial period while we're figuring that out.
Hey, I did a few fights as
Yeah.
Estelle.
Okay.
If we can't come up with an answer right now, we'll just think on it for a while.
Right.
I can't wait for when I'm doing the long-ass cutscene right before the final boss, and everyone is just redeeming different play this character. Y'all know you're gonna do it. I think it'd be funny if I made it a one-use thing just for that stream, or if I kept it disabled until right before the final boss. And then made it a one-use thing, and whoever got it first got to pick. I'm I'm going back to the desert. The final boss in this game is actually kind of difficult, though, but it'll just depend on how much side quest stuff I do prior to him, because sometimes you can be super over-leveled for his fight. On occasion.
So this is where Phaeroh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he suddenly attacks us?
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I should go.
Phaeroh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I don't know that much.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him? Even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Phaeroh?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he has to say. But it's too late to turn back now.
Oh, Rita.
We've come this far after all.
Oh, Rita. Maybe so whoever channel points the character the most should get the character. Oh, God. Oh, I already changed this. That's funny.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
Phaeroh, you are here, aren't you?
Caca!
Insipid poison, you appear before me at last.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Phaeroh? By calling them names?
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait! Estelle! Phaeroh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Belius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me. I beg of you.
I wasn't sure if we would get to much story today or not. I mean, we're over an hour into the stream at this point, and we're just now progressing the story. To be fair. And that was me cutting out probably close to half of the potential side quests I could have done.
So there was an air crane here. But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath. As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air crane more than any Blastia.
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, She must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air cranae to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the Blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Phaeroh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Phaeroh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her.
Judith be like, yup.
Someday she will surely...
They're about 3 years apart in age, but keep in mind that if you think about maturity and everything, Estelle has spent 16 years cooped up in a castle. Judith was saved from a war when she was 9 years old, and has been flying around on her own with Baul since then.
However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot
So to
be
Estelle,
seen as harmful.
to Judith, Estelle looks like a child.
She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Or I guess they are 2 years apart. Is Estelle 17? She's 16. Is she 18? Fuck, I don't know.
Listen, Phaeroh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best
I don't remember now. I always remember that fucking Rita is 15, but I never remember how old Estelle is.
Why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high in
18.
mind that
Thank
you're
you,
the one to
Mello.
decide
So they're a
who gets
year
cut
apart in
and who
age.
doesn't?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Phaeroh, please.
Also, I like how none of you have commented on the fact that Pharaoh's voice is hilarious.
The excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing. Judith. And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit, I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah, of course we will.
Well, score one for Judith, so that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before.
If the world ends because of Estelle.
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
World ends is a bit of a very blunt way to put it.
If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything, Yuri.
Guys, we have to insert a Patty line into this cutscene.
Judith, you too.
No problem. But hey.
What?
It's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, here it is.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
It's like the same exact I'm sorry. I swear to God, it's the same exact sound that she... I don't think it is, because I listened really closely this time, but it sounds very, very similar.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation.
Everything is always attributed to Yuri in this game. It's okay.
Poor Raven's heart can't.
There's an entire moment later in the game, actually, that's really funny.
You're pretty gutless
Because
for
of
an
it,
old man.
kind of.
Jeez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Phaeroh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Phaeroh said.
The Critia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Critian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Critia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Timza, and the birthplace of the Critia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Critian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
To Ospio, to Ospio.
Now that you kids have gotten an insight into the real Raven, I think it's your turn.
Our turn to what?
To tell about your love lives. What else?
You're
Thank
so
you,
stupid.
Raven.
I'd kind of like to hear what everyone has to say.
Oh? Then you have to start, Estelle. What's your ideal man like?
My ideal man is someone like the Amber Knight in The Tale of the Jade Planet.
Who?
In The Tale of the Jade Planet, he's a good friend of the main character and...
Sure. Who's next?
I prefer a girl who's nice, a little quiet, maybe kind of gentle, not too tall.
That girl you liked. Was she like that?
I seem
No,
to remember
not
her
at all.
being a bit more on the strong-willed side.
Rita and Judith,
Carol
what
proceeds
about
to
you?
not describe anything
Someone
about
who's
Nan.
not like the old man.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
You kids just don't understand the beauty of the middle-aged man. Someday.
Fucking Raven. It's fine, you don't want to hear about Raven's love life. Meanwhile, Asim over here like, what's a love life? Asim, that's better, Asim. What is love? Hey, you don't get to be mad at me when you basically said it.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that. Oh, how long's it been since I've slept in a proper bed?
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol.
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to
Baby,
get
don't hurt me no more.
I've thought about it a lot.
It's okay, Asim.
What we should do.
We love and
as
accept
a
you.
guild. And I realized we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
I don't know the actual song, bud.
Well, we said it before. The most important
Also, it's
thing
fucking
is
8
obeying the guild's
in the
laws.
evening. I'm not singing.
Those who break the laws suffer strict
Gotta
punishment.
save my voice for oral
even
skills
if they're
tomorrow.
friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment.
Ignorance is a sin, my friends. Carol said it himself. You heard it here first.
Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us.
Why was your first thought kinky? What was your first thought kinky too? What?
There's no way that can be for
What?
the good of the guild.
Well...
You upset me, Asim.
So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important.
Jesus Christ, Asim.
What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if
No,
that's the
Onyx,
way
you're
it
not
is,
allowed.
If you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do. That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again?
Asim said it herself. She's not being horny on Maine. It was a knee-jerk reaction.
That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
Oh my god.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world.
Only Zan's allowed to be horny on Maine.
Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Splash, spritz, spritz. Thank you, Mello.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
Man, I really want a spray bottle emote right now.
But you've got me interested, I'll give you that much.
There's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more relaxed.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I had thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing, but I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just want
Honestly,
to keep traveling
Asim,
with all of
probably.
you.
You make good memes, so it works.
I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia's.
Sounds alright with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
There's something beautiful about this way, though.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
Do you want to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
Oh yeah. You still have to get your memory back.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
Parted with everyone. Yep, parted with everyone.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rago and Cumore.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll hear your cursed
I
4
wasn't
a.m.
sure at
thought,
first
Asim.
What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want
What
to
the
do.
fuck,
And that
Asim?
helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts.
How would that even work? Fun fact.
You're searching for Miorzo? That's the name of the city that they talk about in the location. And even if I knew...
You have to set your map character to Judas and talk to him.
Good day,
Good day, my sister.
Judith.
I'm Tort.
You wouldn't
Tort.
happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Miorzo is located, and how I can get there.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
Is not a Cridian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go?
That is an acceptable reason. But I'm afraid I don't know anything about where it could be.
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Cridians remaining on Earth up to the heavens. Will you not tell me because these humans are with me?
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters the way to Miorzo.
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether...
Onyx, not to set you off on a rant. Or Ack off on a rant, because you both rant about COVID a lot. My former high school is reopening, like, all in-person classes in about 2 weeks.
At the very least, these humans can be trusted.
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Cridians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way.
You should know that, Asim. Your sister does go there.
First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorzo.
A bell?
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the southern caverns on the continent of Hippionia.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it. Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Cridians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed to enter.
And? What are we supposed to do with that bell?
Relax. You
They're not
humans
as
are
teensy
always
for me.
so impatient. Once you have the bell, you must travel to Agathor Forest.
The Agathor Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia too? I've heard of it before.
Yes, the sacred land of the Cridians is located there. So that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however, a problem.
A problem?
Yes. Agathor
I had some
Forest
eggs
is
with
being
my dinner.
devastated by a mysterious group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange Blastia. I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Miorzo, we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand. Thank you.
May the road rise up to meet you, sister.
You heading out, Ack?
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna end at the really mean cliffhanger tonight, because that is 2 dungeons away.
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
Tomorrow is banana bread for me because I didn't get cereal and I have banana bread in my room right now.
If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
I respect it, Asim. Breakfast for dinner's in play.
Did you find out anything?
We've got a lead in a place called Egathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Myorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door? What do you mean?
There's a door there that leads to Myorzo.
We don't have breakfast for dinner super often. I mean, I really can't at school, obviously, but
We were told
my family
the
doesn't really
opens
either.
The door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me rest.
Perhaps we should get some rest before leaving?
But
we don't really have a choice.
All right, then I'm gonna walk around town and search for clues about the treasure.
Hey, hold it. You should really... She's gone already.
Anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
Wait, where's, why don't I have Patty? Patty!
So, Patty, did you find any clues about the Maristella?
There were a lot of books, but none of them were about Ifrid.
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep searching for clues with you guys.
Did you just say Ifrid?
Huh?
Hey, you. You that girl they've been saying is Ifrid's grandchild? So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess it must be true. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me. Why don't you say something? Can't even defend your own grandfather? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
How can you say such horrible things?
How? Well, because it's the truth. Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
We're Brave Vesperia!
Brave Vesperia? What a funny name. What kind of a guild is that?
Everyone's being mean because Patty is supposedly Ifrid's granddaughter and Ifrid baby murdered a lot of people.
Well, it's,
Why? You're gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Ifrid like you guys. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good-for-nothing trash like you who've been tarnishing what it means to be a guild.
Yeah, and?
You're the good
If you met Hitler's grandchild,
the name of the city.
and they were repeatedly owning up to the fact that they were Hitler's grandchild, probably wouldn't be overly fond of them, just saying. Not that Ifrid is as bad as Hitler. We'll learn about all of that eventually. Also, there's a character named Ifrid in like every Tales game. It's only a little bit confusing.
Pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Also, Ria's not having any of this shit.
Wait!
Oh? Was there something else you wanted to say?
No!
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna spread rumors.
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Yeah, we should just let people say what they're going to say.
Wasn't our destination a shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Ah, yeah.
Then let's get going.
I was told to undress code Judith. Pants are an illusion. And so is death. I'm right in thinking it is right here. Yeah, these flowers are barely visible in the Switch version. I really don't know why.
This is it, right?
It matches the description Tort gave us, but...
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom, right?
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft coming from in there.
The inside must be hollow.
I did not make a death is highly overrated joke.
Out of the way!
Not that Ack can hear me, but I didn't make a death is highly overrated joke. I just made a joke about Avatar The Last Airbender.
It's open.
Oh, you have sound on now. Cool. Hello.
What kind of a nasty person does something like
Make
that?
sure if you are muting my stream, mute the site. Don't mute the actual player. Thank you.
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting in.
Whoa! You're really gunning for old Raven? Sometimes you can be so mean, Judy.
For those who don't know, if you mute this site, or the tab, your view will still be counted. If you mute the actual player, it will not count your view.
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little scared of the dark.
You're scared of the dark? You really are a kid.
Look who's talking.
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine. I'll go with you guys.
There are not even any enemies in here. This counts as a fucking dungeon. There's not a single enemy in here. There's like 3 chests.
What is that?
What are all these stones doing in a place like this? It's so creepy.
Wait, these aren't graves, are they?
Maybe we really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case, why are there so many here? Why?
I can't believe how many there are.
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the home of the Cridia.
There's something written over there.
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths, and in this place lay their souls to rest.
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre!
And these are the graves of people who were killed by Ifrit?
Yes, but I had no idea there could be so many. Patty! I never thought! Patty!
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. Can't expect a child to accept such a cold reality at her age.
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors of the massacre.
But this is so horrible.
I'm going to look for the key to Miorzo. You all should stay here.
What? You're going by yourself?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
There aren't any signs of monsters here. We should go too. Repeat, take good care of Patty, okay?
Woof.
looks like a dead end.
Maybe the old man was right, and we really did come to the wrong place.
But there weren't any other shores with red flowers, were there?
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Illusion, be undone. It is I of the chosen people whom you have anxiously awaited.
Whoop. Spooky door.
A door? What? What did you do?
The Cridians possess an ancient power known as the Negig that can read the information in objects. I used that power to learn the secret phrase that would remove the enchantment that hid this door.
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he said the door could only be opened by a Cridian.
Now, let's go inside.
I get the joke, Asim.
Could this be the key?
I like how they count this as a dungeon that was added to the game, as if this is a real dungeon.
We were told it's a bell, so
I don't count this as
has
a
to be
dungeon,
it.
personally. Vesperia is my favorite game. Therefore, it is also my favorite Tales game.
Still, why is there a graveyard in the cave where the bell was hidden?
It's just a coincidence.
It is my number one.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden here.
I guess that's to be expected with the door being invisible.
Maybe the person who closed the entrance to this cave was the one who built the graveyard.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they had to hide this place.
It is true that Tort never said anything about the cave entrance. You might be right.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote location? Is that really all it is?
Vesperia being my favorite is something that I've just kind of always said since like 6th grade now.
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for, so let's go back and see Patty.
And I always enjoy replaying it.
Yuri,
I love the story, I love the music, I love the combat, so I just kind of let it sit in that spot, even if there are other games that I am enjoying more at a period of time.
Maybe he did.
Patty.
Kind of like my love of the Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law.
That's the truth she was after.
Because I just rewatch it so frequently, even if I'm, like, sometimes not in the mood to rewatch it, I rewatch it frequently enough, and I love the movie, so...
Right. Let's hurry back.
But outside of that, my other games tend to fluctuate. Oh yeah, it's definitely the only movie I've ever seen. It's not like I literally understood the Lord of the Rings reference that Asim made. I've only read those books once. I don't read. I have read them. I read them in 6th grade. It's been a while.
Thank you, Rapide. We got what we came for. Can you stand up, Patty? We're going.
Are you going already?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Cypher.
Can you come with us?
Tolkien can be a bit of an acquired taste.
Could she be?
The fact of the matter is that even though this is my favorite game and this is my favorite Tales game and everything, there are other Tales games that do things better than this game. I genuinely think that the actual story of Vesperia is better than this game's. I have a few issues with the way character interactions are handled in Vesperia, but you know.
I agree.
Oh yes, doo-doo.
Yuri, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
For example, one of the games does in fact have Robbie Daymond as the main protagonist.
I'd like to say goodbye to all of you now.
That would be Zestiria. It's about the only good thing about... Zestiria also has the best soundtrack.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like traveling with us anymore?
No, that's not it.
Zestiria is my guilty pleasure of a Tales game. Because I know the combat sucks and I know the story sucks, but it's a lot of things about it are really good, I think.
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned about Ifreed, then...
Just don't want to cause you guys any more trouble. Even if you don't mind. Well, I do.
Patty.
What kind of nonsense is that?
To be fair, at the rate they're adding Zestiria characters to Christoria, it's gonna have its full cast in Christoria first, ahead of any other Tales game.
Rita?
It only is...
One of these guys causes nothing
As
but
of
trouble.
tomorrow, it will only be missing 2 of the main cast characters from Zestiria.
Do you really think you're any more of a troublemaker than the rest of us?
One of which is the most beloved character in the game.
Rita.
If it's really just so you can focus on what you need to do, then I won't try to stop you.
It'll be lonely around here without you.
We've come this far together. There's no need to hold back.
We crossed the desert and fought so many battles together. Besides, you don't need to give an answer here.
You ever stop and go, hey, it's been a while since we've seen Flynn.
Plus, if you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship, and we'll be in real
That's a
trouble.
misdirection. We're not about to see Flynn.
Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you come with us?
Okay.
All right. It's off to Agathor Forest.
We will see Flynn next stream. I don't think we'll see him this
Just
stream.
gotta get rid of those suspicious guys and ring the bell, right?
Yes.
Do you think Patty is all right?
Memories, knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
She looks so miserable. What can I possibly say to help her?
It's best to leave her alone for now.
Rapide. What's troubling you, Rapide? Rapide. The thing is...
Pooch is the best companion in times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
Nope, that is not it. That doesn't look like a forest to me. Does it look like a forest to any of you? This be it. Also, I will be ending at a bit of a mean cliffhanger. Not the one I wanted to end at. There was a cliffhanger I really desperately wanted to end at, but I'm not going to because it would honestly be really cheap of me to begin with. Because considering it's already a cheap cliffhanger by the game anyway, it's one of my least favorite things this game does. Even though it immediately follows one of my favorite things this game does. Also, I love the theme in this dungeon. We only get to hear it for like 3 minutes even this changes.
Not a bad spot at all.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
I wish I could have seen it in its original state.
That must be the Blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hope Loan Blastia.
What do you mean by mystery group?
We weren't able to get any details. But Tord said he'd tell us how to get to Myorzo if we did something about them.
Would doing something include smashing that thing?
I wonder. I suppose we could if there are no complaints.
I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it.
Oh? I'll leave it to you then.
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No, I'll go...
So, is Myorzo here?
I wonder.
I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Myorzo.
You'd expect to see more activity in this place if anybody knew there was a town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
I got an email from Internship and Career Services at my university, which my academic advisor has blatantly told me I should never listen to anything they tell me. What the fuck did you just learn? I don't even know what that... art that Estelle just learned does.
I'm just getting started. I'm not done.
Panacea bottle.
We do battle with all our might.
Take this! And another! That's it, that's it! We'll finish you!
The sign of victory! Stronger and stronger.
The sign of victory. It's a high five. The sign of victory is a high five.
Watch my back.
Big plant.
Take this!
Enduring protection.
And another!
Arise, a light of light.
Let's go.
I will use this.
Weed. Don't do drugs. I'm not over here trying to do drugs right now. Really quickly. Nurse needs... I need Crucible on her. What's currently available to equip? Guard plus 2? Okay, we'll take that off. Put on... Jesus Christ. Crucible. So that you can learn Nightingale. So yes, I'd like to reiterate what Asim said of don't do drugs, kids. I didn't even fucking hit the button to fucking...
Yeah, we're done.
I did not hit the Azure Storm button, but you know, here we are. Transform bow. Magic lens. Whatever.
Halt.
A-cab.
This area is currently under control of the Imperial Knights.
The Royal Guard. This is the Commandant's private force of elite knights.
What are the Commandant's forces doing in a forest like this with Hopalon Blastia?
I have no reason to answer your questions. Civilian activity is restricted by law in this area.
Be that as it may, why are you pointing that weapon at us like that?
Bring it on!
Oh no.
Watch my back.
Imperial Knights.
Take this!
Holy power, completely blaze.
Stop stabbing Estelle, it's rude.
I'm just getting started.
Stabbing Estelle is rude. How dare they?
Man, that escalated quickly. Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people was the Imperial Knights.
But why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want anyone to know about?
You mean, with that Blastia?
Maybe, yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better pull yourself together.
I know. Watch out!
Pew!
Estelle!
What did you just do?
Same as what she did in Heliard. Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've gotta stop doing crazy things like that.
I'm sorry. I just thought about how everyone was in danger, and before I knew it, my power...
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond to her feelings.
That last attack came from that Blastia. It was aiming straight at us.
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then... what should I do?
Hey, you saved us, didn't you?
Yeah, if that had hit us head on, we would have been goners for sure. We should be mad at the fact that they shot at us. Not that Estelle protected us.
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems, along with the world's problems. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose. We shouldn't let the details get in our way.
But won't Phaeroh get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this? Whether it's by a Blastia or by Phaeroh. I don't want to be barbecued alive.
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something about that Blastia, right?
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks who are controlling that Blastia!
Alright, let's go.
Did she just say plummel?
Profile. If you keep standing around, we're gonna leave you behind.
Did she just say plummel? I'm distressed. So I said I was going to make highlights of Halo 2 this morning, or like this afternoon, and I didn't. Typical me.
Let's eliminate them.
How dare you do a launch, ASIM.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Oh no.
They got us from behind.
This is awesome!
Thank you.
Judith, when do you learn aerial combo? 2, not soon enough. 'Cause I need to put, is it not the ore? I don't need the ore. I don't need the tribal guard. I'll probably want that. This is the one that I want, ultimately, though.
Stay close behind me, Estelle. My magic will protect you if they attack with a Hoplon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No, I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Stop being worried.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way is healthier for everyone.
How cute.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
She's still got a couple of rough spots to work on, though.
Yay. Yep. Sounds about right.
Watch my back.
Priest of innocent waters!
Wonderful!
Yeah.
We do battle with all our might.
Shining needle.
Oh, incandescent.
Who's next?
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my silver light.
That's over.
Woo, we're killing things. You know, typical Vesperia shit.
So can we just go all out?
Take this.
Incandescent mercy.
That was a nice little break.
I just heard a very strange sound briefly. You've not really missed a whole lot. You missed some very gay interaction between your Rita and Estelle. That's about it.
Get out of our way.
We do battle with all our might.
Nothing hugely important plot will happen until we get out of this dungeon. The sign of victory. Again.
Now then, at least we don't have to worry about being shot at anymore.
We might have stopped the Knights, but we still gotta deal with this guy. He's not a Hermes Blastia, but the formula's been encrypted.
Care to explain in English?
Basically, without a key to decode the formula, we can't turn it off.
So I assume breaking the code isn't...
No, it's not easy. Even if I could break it, that would take time. Maybe if I
don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said...
Help!
What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's engineer.
No! I mean, I am an engineer and all, but I was just following orders! I swear I never wanted to get involved in something like this!
Undo the code and stop this Blastia now!
Yes, of course, right away!
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me jump.
Oh?
At least that's one problem down. Now we can go to Murzo once the weather clears.
No!
What is it?
Yuri!
I could use your help here, kid.
Right.
Should have known they'd have another one of these.
Yuri, don't tell me you did that to keep me from using my power.
Don't you think that was a bit reckless?
Indeed.
Yuri being reckless? That never happens.
This is nothing.
Yuri, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Hey, you did the same
What the
for us
fuck, Estelle?
before, right?
How was that your fault?
Now we're even.
But
Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do best.
Thank you.
Moving right along, we'd better do something about that other Blastia.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
Fast, little bugger. We better catch him quick.
Please wait. Hattie's... Rita, I'm sorry.
Hattie!
Away.
Don't worry about it. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, But you said it wasn't easy.
As long as the knights aren't around, we don't have to worry so much about how long it takes. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? I'm the genius mage, Rita Mordio. If it's me versus a Blastia, I'll win or die trying.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
What are you doing? If we leave it like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make a few adjustments. I'm sorry.
Nothing shines quite so bright as a young person with something they're willing to risk their life for.
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep, saying you'll do something or die trying isn't just a figure of speech.
Huh? Death's doorstep?
Didn't you say you almost died during the Great War?
Huh. Forgot I mentioned that. Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. Words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
You okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. I get a bit sentimental when I start digging.
Cryptic quotes from Raven, brought to you by Raven.
Come on! Onward!
Ready to go?
Ah, the plant got me.
We do battle with all our might. The secret of my strength is a secret.
Way to go, Judith. The secret of your strength is a secret. Thank you. Very helpful. I feel like every time I hit one of these guys with the Sorcerer's Ring, like, on the frame that, like, on the frame that the battle initiates, it always ends up being actually stunning them. Get out.
I got no time to think.
Just beat.
Yeah, I feel.
Olympic and Gale. Does Yuri have a better sword on hand? He has an axe. Guess Yuri's using an axe for a while. What the fuck?
Sorry, I missed that.
My phone thought I said, "Hey Siri."
Are they all together?
We'll crush them all.
God damn it. Oh fuck. I didn't sign up for this. Ah! Half of my arts get altered with this weapon. Hey, but this is one of his arts in Historia.
Farewell.
Why is my Siri a British guy? Because it's cool.
Use this power for justice.
Because I find it funny, because I like British accents. I fail to understand the question. Oh, this doesn't fucking go anywhere.
Hold still.
I'm glad you think it's fair. Your approval is all I seek in this world, Asim, obviously.
Don't get in our way.
Yeah, I feel
strong.
I never said it was sarcastic.
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
That didn't work. Not done yet.
Oh no. These things resist Earth, don't they? That's awkward. Guess I will exclusively use arts that are elemental.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Bottle, Queen's Whip. Are you done with? Oh my god. Rita's so fucking far behind on weapons. I need to start skipping shit, except there's just so many skills for Rita that can be good. At the same time, though, for like the real post-game stuff, I'll be doing it on New Game Plus, and it won't fucking matter.
Is everyone okay?
I'll live.
Me too.
This time the old man looks a little worse for wear.
Hey, old man, want to sit this one out? We can go on ahead.
If you leave me behind, there ain't any place else for me to go.
Come on. Even Yuri wouldn't leave you here for good. And anyway, you could always go back to Altos, couldn't you?
There's always that, I suppose. They're, how do I say it? Not the same as you guys.
Oh, really?
Well, if
Oh,
you're okay,
Raven.
old man, let's get over to that Blastia before it recharges and attacks us again.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Alright, who's next? Destruction field! Finish you!
That's what happens when I get serious.
Finish that?
Chicken tadpoles? That yeah, that is kind of what they look like, honestly. Bruh.
We do battle with all our might.
Not done yet!
Let's go.
Save, save, save. I haven't saved in a while. Yeah, that's scary. I need to be better about that. Bruh.
This looks easy.
Don't let him trip you up. The sign of victory.
Bruh. You love his little hat. Yuri did indeed get munched. There's a very scary enemy down here, right there. Yeah, thankfully he doesn't chase you. But he's like a little. He might be in the level 90s, or maybe it's level 70s.
Let's eliminate
Maybe it's just level 60s. Maybe he's like level 62. Either way, that's a wee high level.
Dwell in this blade. Spread thy alluring snares. I will strong.
Judith learned did it have a little hat? Dragon Tooth. I'm gonna find out. It's a fake. You mean like in the way that like I guess it is kind of a hat.
Prepare to meet your doom. Oh, power that tries soul shines on thy Pierce Buster! Oh, that was mean! Concentrate! First aid!
Shining Fang! Not done yet!
Wavering darkness!
Destruction field!
Luna Bang!
You're dead!
Raven learned strength 2 dose. Huh. Oh, yes. Don't you love it? Oh no. Just wait till we do the repeat snowboarding minigame.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Which is a terrible, terrible minigame. Literally everyone agrees that it's just a terrible minigame, but...
That's what happens when I get...
Why were there 2 of them? Yes, repeat snowboarding, that's a minigame. Bye, ASIM. I'll give a brief summary of what happens at the end of this so that the beginning of next stream isn't horrifically confusing. That was useless.
Okay.
That was a voice clip, is what that was. Tons of people has got skills. Sick. Herbs. Herbs are so very useful, not really, not gonna lie. Very dead. Hit by 2 fatal strikes. Very, very dead.
We got a head start.
Our strategy worked.
Waters!
Disruption! Dragon! Finish you!
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Destruction field!
That doesn't work either.
Destruction field! Destruction!
Okay, whatever.
The sign of victory! That's the...
You unfortunately cannot do a downward fatal strike all the way across the map with most characters. You can with, like, Raven and Flynn and Rita, I think. Maybe Estelle as well. I think Estelle's fatal strikes are similar to Flynn's. I'm gonna try to not fight literally everything over here. I have to double check. There's a chest over here that had an actual useful thing in it. I'm actually gonna put it on Rita. Food. Okay. We have to do like 3 or 4 fights in a row now.
Weird noises.
No boss fights though.
It's charging up air. It won't be able to fire again for a while.
If we hurry up and sneak past, the enemy will be utterly helpless.
I can't believe I actually thought I would try pushing to the cliffhanger I thought I would do, because it's a whole dungeon away.
It's the Royal Guard!
From the other side, too.
We're surrounded?
We need to stand firm and hold out.
We do battle with all our might.
1 second. Just checking one quick thing. I know, I'm going to go to bed after this dungeon. I don't even think I'm going to do the big sequence of cutscenes that happens at Mirror Zone. Right, this one sucks because it's like 4 hour dudes. No way! No.
Come on, let's
No
get
way.
going.
Oh yeah, this is a time. Look, I'm Carol. Yeah, I'll just fucking say as Carol, honestly.
How's this?
My style. This is my victory pose.
Amazing.
Did we get everyone? Stop zoning out.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
Patty, maybe you should have stayed back on the ship after all.
If I'm just gonna keep causing trouble for you guys like this, maybe I should have...
Enough with the indecision and grumbling. We've come this far, haven't we? We're all friends here. Didn't we tell you not to worry? Friends.
My, it's not every day we get to hear you say such sweet things, Rita.
Shut up! Come on, we have to stop that hope on Blastia.
Okay, okay. You all heard the lady.
Friends.
Patty, what are you doing? You want to get left behind?
No, I'm coming. I'm coming too. After all, you guys are my friends.
Woo. Carol's off-party healing skills come into play again. Hello? What the fuck? I really don't want to fight this thing. Got it. We did the ninja. We did the ninja.
Those who obstruct the work of the knights shall be treated as criminals. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I think his axe just went through Estelle.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
That was mean. Shall I heal you?
That was mean.
I'm just getting started. How does it look, Rita?
Just like I thought. This formula is protected by a code as well.
Think you can break it?
I said I'd do it or die trying, didn't I? This has nothing to do with getting us to Miorzo anymore. There's no way in hell I'll let those idiot knights go on using these poor Blastia like this!
Okay, I'll leave this to you guys.
And where are you off to, Carol?
I'm gonna keep watch down below, just in case more royal guards show up.
Well then, I'll come along and help out.
I'm going too. It looks like Patty's cheered up.
I hope so. And you know, the guy's enthusiasm actually kind of scares me.
Oh, Raven.
It's Yuri's influence.
I guess the rest of us will stay here for now.
Yuri himself is as laid back as can be, though.
True.
Intense music as everyone sits around waiting for Rita to do her job.
Code. Royal Guard, huh? I wonder what those guys were planning to do with the Blastia anyway.
The knights have come back!
We've got to hold our ground here.
Leave it to me!
Well then, here come the riffraff.
It seems they're not going to let us rest.
They're just waiting for us to get tired.
Rita, I shall defend this place.
I like how I put Carol in my party first. Instead of, and whoever, I guess Carol is 5th in my lineup right now. Because it automatically booted Rita from my party.
We have to
to destroy him! You worry about the knights!
Rita! But why?
We're out of time! You can't possibly...
Rita!
Can't possibly what? Fight them all off? Do you have no faith in me? In us? Succeed or die trying, wasn't it?
We won't give in. Rita, do what you can and save that Blastia.
Aye, we're gonna do our best. We're going to fight them all off, so hang in there.
You guys...
I will! I'll fix this thing if it's the last thing I do! And just so you know, I'm expecting the same from you guys.
Oh, hell. Guess I'll give it all I got, too.
You joining the Shining Youth Brigade or something?
Looks that way.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
This looks like it'll be a long fight.
Don't let your focus slip.
No going through.
Oh my god, Carol, could you stop? Fucking... everything is Carol's fault. All of this fight going wrong is Carol's fault right now. Don't at me. They always have time for this, it's okay.
We can't let anyone through. Yeah,
There's a lot of like new lines in here because they have the new voice actors and it's making me laugh.
Rita! Way to go, Rita!
Well, I'll be. She came through.
The knights are pulling back!
Why? Because the Blastia stopped? I wonder what they were trying to do.
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Now we've kept our promise to Tord. Judith, you take it from here.
Once again, it says, this time it says Judy, but he said Judith. You know. Typical Japanese localization shit.
Whoa!
What is that thing?
The door has opened. That is Miorzo, homeland of the Critian people.
It's definitely impressive.
It's as unexpected as a dandelion blooming on the bottom of the sea.
Looks like they won't keep it open for us very long.
That was a simile and a half. This game is localized pretty well.
Baul!
It's not the most amazing localization. It is... I mean, Berseria's localization is actually terrible. There's so many things in Berseria that don't make fucking sense.
Forget the city. What about that?
When I think like peak localization, though, I tend to think like Fire Emblem Three Houses, because that is a really good localization. Everything about that is a good localization.
Jellyfish.
It's an Antilocheia, though not one I've spoken to.
Antilocheia? How did something like that swallow an entire city?
Like 99% of this game is localized really well. The fact that some of the scenes that are new to this version that weren't in the original 360 version are bad, and the fact that it like changes voice actors is bad. And there's the occasional typo here and there, but
That's because Miorzo cut off contact with the outside world ages ago.
It's not gonna attack us or anything if we get closer, right?
Don't worry. As long as Baul is with us, we should be allowed to enter.
I'm close to a save point, I think, so.
Man, this is
Hey, look!
They're all Critians.
Are they welcoming us?
Now this is a surprise. These visitors really are from the outside.
Well, well. So it was you who called on Miorzo.
And what is this? How strange. What curious ornaments you wear.
A lot of the, like, end of battle dialogue quotes don't make any sense in Vesperia.
Hey, it's not polite to stare, you know.
How are such children as yourselves able to come here?
She's talking about you, Patty.
You too, Rita.
Is this monster an
You too,
Explicator,
Rita.
perhaps?
It's Baul. Have you forgotten him?
Oh, you're the one who descended to the Earth some years ago, right?
I believe Judith. Yes, Judith was your name. There was something you had to attend to, and...
Are you about finished? We would like to meet with the Elder.
Please feel free to do as you wish.
He may be out for a walk again, though.
Okay, so they're a bit weird.
That's actually called rude.
You're one to talk, Rita.
All Critians are pretty much like that.
Like what?
Oh, easygoing, unafraid. We are dreamers and optimists, for better or worse.
The Critians who live on the surface are like that too.
Living together with humans, the Critians on the surface have lost some of their naivete.
So is the Elder like that too?
How should I put it? He's the perfect elder for weird people.
Sounds like quite a unique individual. I'm trying to be nice here.
This should
There's one segment where they just forgot music. You'll love to see it, honestly.
The Critians are different than I imagined.
Oh man, I totally agree.
What's so different?
You know, more like... I thought they'd be more like you, Judith.
Yeah, I'm seeing far less skin than I expected. I mean, come on!
Jesus,
So
Raven.
that's what the two of you were looking forward to?
How juvenile.
What are you looking at me for? I was talking about her personality.
Seriously, let's have some decency here.
Is it me, or are you a little disappointed too, Yuri?
I'd like to ask the same thing, Yuri.
It's you.
Ah, man.
It's you. Okay. Fuck, I can't loop around the talk event here.
I never would have imagined there'd be a city in a place like this.
There's so many types of Blastia I've never seen before.
Looks like the Critians really were the ones who created Blastia in the first place.
Yes, seeing all this Blastia makes it very easy to believe that.
It sure would be nice if we happened upon a way to
What
do
is in his
something about
hand?
the power, Mrs.
A massive
Self.
axe?
Really, that would be nice, but...
It's not working.
I'll be getting rid of it soon, probably.
It doesn't have a core.
I know there's new weapons and shit available for sale here, but we'll be shopping at the start of the next stream.
This city has stopped.
Oh yeah,
using
it's huge.
Blastia.
I don't like it
What you
either.
see here is what everyone threw out long ago.
Why would they do that?
Because that was the path we chose.
It's been a long time, Elder.
So you were the cause of all this commotion outside. You've returned to us.
These children are humans who are traveling with me.
This is Blastia, is it not?
Yes, it's my Bodhi Blastia that I use.
I thought that Earth dwellers had stopped using Blastia, like us.
Do you not use the Blastia here because it uses a
I don't think that's also Coffee Dad, but I might be wrong.
There are no
I don't know who voices the Elder.
types of Blastia. Blastia is made by crushing Apathea and processing those pieces with technology to produce cores, and through the absorption of air.
Hold it. Cores are made from crushed Apathea?
Indeed, that is what the stories say. It appears Apathea was too powerful in its original form, even without that power. It is a stone more valuable than any precious gem. This is why its power was restrained by breaking it into pieces and carving formulas into it, and thus its numbers were also increased. Our legends tell us that cores were always produced in this way.
A bit ironic, huh?
Yeah. The apatheia that comes from Entelechea, who hate Blastia, is necessary to make the very Blastia that they hate.
Maybe Phaeroh didn't tell us about Apatheia because he felt uncomfortable talking about it, you think?
Elder, there are many things I'd like to ask you about.
We're trying to find out what sort of role Blastia played in ancient times. And if Blastia ever brought disasters to this world, we'd like to know how they might have been stopped. The Orzo must still have some folklore, right? Perhaps you could tell us what you know.
Very well. My home would be a better place to speak of such things. Please go inside and wait for me there.
Hey there! Where are you going?
I was in the middle of my daily walk. I'll return to my house before too long.
Apatheia, Blastia, air disturbances, Entelechea. It looks like everything's connected.
We might even see more connections once he's told us the Critian folklore.
The Elder's house is a large building with a differently colored roof than all the others.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Judith. Very
Daddy,
helpful.
We're leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm coming too. You used to live in the Orzo, Judy?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
What sort of kid were you?
A little shy and overindulged, maybe?
A little shy.
That's hard to picture.
It is beyond imagining, isn't it?
Everyone told me I was a strange child.
Yes, I can see that. A child being called strange by strange people.
She must have been Judy-like since she was little.
I'd like to ask you all exactly what that means to each of you.
Oh, Judith. It is letting me in this house, so I am able to save. So that is where we're going to go ahead and end it for tonight. Is Phaeroh not still streaming? 1 second. No, he is. Okay. We're gonna raid Phaeroh first. We're raiding Phaeroh. Go show Phaeroh some love, and then I'm going to bed, so. Thank you all for hanging out. Next stream will be a time. Trust me. It'll be a time.